Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, where hopefully we are never, ever going to have to go back in the deep scary water ever again. Hey, that looks like a thing. Right? We can climb up that. Hold on a second. Let's just see if this goes somewhere interesting. Okay, that's interesting. That's fairly interesting. Show me a totally sick new poncho.
Found something.
It was a totally sick new poncho. I did it. I did it, everybody. Is this it? That's not really that different from the one that we were... Okay, well, listen, I asked for it. I'm going to put it on. Where does this go? Seems like there's an awful lot of climbing available to us here, and this is definitely not the way forward. Oh, this is just... it's definitely not the way forward. It is absolutely the way backward. Well, it's good to know that we can get back, I suppose. But we don't really need to be up here. Alright, now there's a glowing blue light up just ahead, and it's a Force Echo that is so much in our path that I wonder if it's going to be, like, story relevant. Let's have a look here. What do we got? It looks like a bowcaster, maybe? Or is it just a rifle? That's just a rifle.
Keep going. We're almost to the Shadowlands.
Okay, well, like that. You know, it may not be any more effective than just mashing mouse 1. It may actually be counterproductive in some cases, but you gotta give me this. It looks really cool. It looks cooler when it goes toward the enemies. Huh. I'm surprised he wasn't affected by that. Oh, look at evasive action. Alright, hold on a second. I can't see anything in here. We could be missing side paths all over the place. No, okay, we're good. Sometimes BD has a light that is very effective at illuminating things. But, in that cavern, apparently he didn't feel it was appropriate to use it. He's scared of the fireflies, probably. Yeah, this looks bad. Those are all Venus flytrap type platforms. So obviously, stepping on those would be deeply foolish. Just the game making it clear to me what a Venus flytrap does. Look at that. Look how cool that was. It's probably not actually a good use of the Force. Alright, well there's either a meditation circle or an echo up there, so I guess let's go find out. So we can step on them for a second. Are these things going to harm me at all? Okay, they do harm you a little bit. I wasn't sure if they were just like a sensory organ maybe for the flytraps or something. Yeah, you reckon we should take seeds from this place and put them on the ship? That seems like maybe a bad idea to me. And is this even the way for? I have no idea where I'm going. Well, I don't love this area. Another big benefit of the dual-bladed lightsaber is that enemies that are behind me can be repelled by just never not attacking. Okay, I like the way all of the spooky flowers are driven back anytime a bug explodes anywhere. That's useful to us. What am I looking at here?
Something about this place. It's sacred to them.
That's why they have this oversized Christmas ornament here. This was their Christmas tree. Oops, that's... Can I tell you? I really thought Cal was gonna just, like, get into a slide along that thing. Like Fred Flintstone his way down the branch there. Was not expecting him to just run off the edge like he couldn't see the giant pit. Can I please grab the there we go. Did he?
What's this?
That's weird. He tried to like beat the Venus flytrap thing with his shock stick, and getting anywhere near it instantly murdered him. I guess we should be more careful than I thought.
Stim. I'm injured.
Do you require assistance? Nope. Okay, there we go. There's my XP. It's like they've never heard of a Jedi before. You would think that stormtroopers, especially purge troopers whose whole deal is fighting Jedi, would know that in general you want to stand away from the ledges. This would probably be kind of annoying if you didn't have the double-bladed lightsaber. I guess probably they retreat from away from you in all directions whenever you swing, even if you're not swinging at them. But like, dealing with fireflies and those guys at the same time would be really annoying if you didn't have the double-bladed saber. Alright, I definitely want to pay more attention to the spider. I'm way more concerned about getting killed by the spider. Although this thing is, you know, it's annoying in its own way. Oh god. It's okay, we're gonna play smart here. The thing I said about playing smart, it was just, it was a clever ruse. Aha, I caught you all off guard. Oh god. Dodging into the acid. Oh, I almost knocked myself off a ledge. Oh, and now there's fireflies. That's not good. Oh, that's a really early dodge. Okay. Not punished. He can't keep getting away with it. Alright, spider down, fireflies down. Roll out. Okay, everything's fine. That wasn't so bad. When I saw spider plus anything else at the same time, I was real worried, but
They can't breach our choke point! Everyone, retreat! We'll cover you!
then Ron Howard comes in and says, then they breached the choke point. That's a wild, like, what a getup. It's like he was trying to anti-camouflage himself. How can I make myself as visible to the Empire as possible? Is there anything else up here that I need to be looking for? Looks like the answer is probably no.
BD, got something to help me?
God, I love having stims. I have definitely become hopelessly addicted. All just real muddy and gross down here. When do you think the last time was that the Wookiees cleaned up?
You ever seen a place like this before? Me neither.
I guess I don't know how long a year is on Kashyyyk. It's possible that last Life Day was like 10 years ago. They come in and they clean it up before each holiday. It's just, you know. Plus, Wookiee cleaning is probably very difficult. There's so much hair everywhere. You can't use vacuum cleaners. Stuff gets just wound around the bristles, and it's a real nightmare. So those look ominous. Like we're clearly being drawn in that direction, but I don't. That green thing looks like it's going to explode, so I'm just making sure. Okay. So my guess is that's the way forward, and this way is fun cosmetics. I guess we're gonna find out what this does. Okay. Oh, maybe if I step on it, it'll like bounce me upward? Yep, okay. I've played a video game before. Ugh.
Help, BD!
Now listen, I'm suffering so you don't have to. Everybody learn from my example. I know that you never would have thought of this on your own, but maybe don't stand in the acid. Just a thought. Okay, so this will shoot me back over to the main... Oh no, it'll probably shoot me up there. There we go.
Want to look inside?
This one's gonna be paint job for the Mantis.
What's that, BD?
Aw. New poncho material. Okay, I mean, it's different. I don't know that it looks particularly good with our BD. I'm gonna leave on the one I have on. So where's that gonna bounce me to? Also, how do I even get access to that? It must be climbing down, or climbing up from over there. Alright, well, I guess it doesn't hurt to respawn everything here. And what did I want to... I can't remember what I was intending to spend points on. We got the further saber throw. Delay combo with the double-bladed saber. Leaping slash whirlwind throw. Throws the double-bladed saber in an area around Cal. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, let's go that way. Man, everything's getting so expensive. Improved dash strike. Repulse also sounds pretty cool. Howling push also sounds pretty cool. Honestly, force push is already so effective. I don't know what I want yet, but I do know that all of the things that are potentially the next thing we'll get cost 2 points. So let's not even make the decision yet. What was even the point of that? Hold on a second, I must have missed something. It is not actually easy to get back up on this platform. I guess if you fall in the water, you have to go over to that other area? No, wait, here's a ramp. Okay, so jumping across that, or running across this, is not actually going to help anybody. If I went that way and sprung up to there... I'm not actually sure what to do here. Hold on, let's get back up there, because at least we can survey the area a little bit more thoroughly from up where that cosmetic drop was. They do make that awfully easy if you just bother to actually do the falling attack. Okay, this isn't anything... We definitely can't make it over there from here. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to just swim over to that. It looks like there's a way out of the water, way over there in the distance. Yeah, I hate this. The sense of fear and also tingling in my legs right now is, as you might have noticed, nearly indescribable. I'm having a great deal of trouble describing it. Cal, get... There we go. Up on here. Alright, we can do this. Alright, I was hoping I was going to be able to get them both with that one. I'm having a really hard time getting them to stand close enough together. Nope, that's a bad time to try for an attack. Also, a real bad time to perform a kick instead of an actual lightsaber move. Oof, bad dodge.
BD, I need help.
Still bad dodge.
Help, BD.
That's a bad time for that. It does feel like maybe the dual-bladed saber is generating force a little bit faster than the single one. Alright, we got this guy. We got this guy. Things are going to get so much easier in a second here when we when we kill the first one. I thought I could just tough it out.
BD, I need help.
Okay. I will say that running around with only 2 stibs for so long may have made me better at the combat. There's not a lot of evidence of it in that moment. But, you know, I couldn't afford to just mash through stuff quite as often. Oof, boy. Solid kick there, Cal. But I think I'm probably better than I would have been if I had had access to all these stims the whole time. So that is...
Oh, nice.
Yeah, go ahead and scan that. I think that's a meditation circle, not just an echo. It's hard to tell. Whatever, I guess we'll go over there and find out. No, it's an echo. Ah, well. Where'd the other one go? Wasn't there another one up here? Oh well, whatever. This time, many rifles.
Is that? It's him!
Okay, so which way do I think is forward? That looks like it might be a way to a cosmetic or something. I was just hoping to be able to reset myself a little bit here. Actually, I wonder, could I, if I did it from this side, could I use the lung plant to get up on top of there? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, not quite. Alright. Let's see what's back here first. Ooh, actually, let's see what's back here first. I saw a new thing and got immediately distracted from the old thing. Aha, this is how you get up here.
That's where we're supposed to meet Tarfful.
Wait, where's where I'm supposed to... What? Up there? Yeah, okay, so this is actually the way forward. Well then, never mind. Okay, no entrance over here. So yeah, wherever that other passage goes, it doesn't come back from it, which suggests that it is something we care about. Or maybe just a single Force Echo. That's also fine.
These trees. You feel the Force all around this place.
Well, I mean, it is in all living things, right? There was a special connection between the Wookiees and their forest, and you know how the Wookiees love the Force. I guess. So is there a point in going over there? Kind of doesn't look like it. Oh, you can get up on top of all this stuff. Can we do that from here, though? It kind of looks like you'd have to be on the other side of all this. Hey, guy, guess what? Some enemies it hits them on the way back and some it doesn't. It doesn't really seem to be much rhyme or reason to it. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Hey, here's the thing that I don't know. What happens if you leave a lightsaber turned on in the water? I can't imagine that the lightsaber itself would sustain any kind of damage or anything, but like... It's a blade of plasma contained by a magnetic field. Boy, I just don't have any of the physics knowledge necessary to guess at what would happen in that situation. Probably the real answer is, it's such an absurd idea that there's no way to use real-world physics to even guess. I'm not above noting that Star Wars is often kinda silly. Alright, so we'll swim back over here. I think we might be in a place where, like, all that's left to do is go forward. But I'm gonna start by getting up on here. I was hoping to aggro just a single one of the spiders at a time. Looks like we are not going to be that lucky. I should probably, get off. I should probably, like, do some parrying. I don't think I've tried parrying the spiders at all. Well, that's apparently what happens when I try. Notice that I said help BD and he was just like, nah. Okay, so it's not like anything unusual, just you get some hits. And also, apparently I'm terrible at timing it because I haven't been doing it at all. You know what? Screw this. need to deal with these enemies really quickly. And then we will line it up and we'll just run past the spiders. Ah, bad time for him to start vomiting. Oh, they're coming over here. Okay. Well, that makes this really easy. And I'm hoping, very strongly hoping. Oh, see, we can still see that. Hold on a second. I'm assuming I can't just hack through here. How do we access that? Maybe we have to get up above and drop down into there somehow? Doesn't look like there's a way. No opening that we could jump into from this. It's a very conspicuous little chamber. And if that spider was a little bit closer here, we could get a drop-down attack on him. And give ourselves, like, a real ability to explore. I guess let's touch this. Okay, it doesn't look like it. There's definitely no path up here. There's nothing hackable over here. It's possible that we have to enter it, so it's right about here, right? It's possible that we have to enter it from the other side, like we'll find another path over here eventually. It's also maybe the case that the room with the one Force Echo has a destructible wall or something. I guess we're gonna go look. Alright. I'm starting to get the feeling of the lock-on system. I'm starting to not have to think about it so much. You know, not that it's like incomprehensible or anything, but there's a big difference between being able to understand and explain it and being able to just like have it work for you at a moment's notice.
Stim here.
Guy, please get unstuck. I mean, you know what time it is, right? Well, I got him. You can't say he didn't die from it. Okay.
Need some help.
Was that the way that I would have liked that to go? No. But, you know, what are you going to do? Alright, so I'm just going to hack at all the walls here real quick. I don't think that they would make us just blindly smash a wall. But you can never tell. Alright. So let's take a moment here and examine. See if we can see anything through this portion of the wall. And there's floor... Oh! We probably have to come up from below. We have to swim under, which is a thing we don't yet know how to do. So, actually, sorry, this is the way. Okay, well, problem solved-ish. God, they love to be stepped on so much. Makes me feel a little bit dirty. As soon as something gets near them, they're like, oh god, yes, this is my chance. Please, put on the boots first. And I'm just like, listen, you guys, I'm not really into this. This is like borderline non-consensual. I mean, I gotta get where I'm going, but freaking me out. You're freaking everybody out. Alright, we're not gonna fight the spiders this time. We're just gonna run through. I'm assuming that there will eventually be a good reason for there to be a wall run thing there. We'll like knock down a shortcut from somewhere else that'll make that make a little bit more sense. But yeah, look at this. This is easy. Just completely ignore the spiders. They're pretty fast. It turns out 8 legs is... Have 8 legs is a pretty good strategy for running fast. For a second there, I was real worried that they were going to just follow me up the lung plant. Oh hey, friendlies.
Glad you made it. This is Chieftain Tarfful.
I'm on a mission from Master Eno Cordova. He was looking for a Zepho artifact. Finding it could help save the Jedi.
Cordova found wisdom at the top of the origin tree. You should seek answers there.
It's massive. I don't even know where to start.
Well, you might be able to find a way up through its root system, but most of it's underwater. You'll need this breather.
Aha.
Thank you. What will you all do now?
The only thing we can. Keep fighting.
Good luck. Hope we meet again.
See, Tarfful definitely looks better than the other Wookiees. And honestly, like, to some degree, it might just be that they made him a little bit less detailed. Like, his head doesn't have a bunch of different actual, like, parts coming off of it trying to look like hair. They just took a polygon and painted some hair texture over it. It looks so much better. Alright, well, I mean, we can't just leave, because if we just leave, I'll forget that all this stuff is here. So, immediately... Aha! Okay, the purpose of that was really just to mark where it was that you're supposed to dive. Honestly, the water's way less scary if we can go underwater and I can see the bottom. What is this? What am I looking at here?
The Wookiee took shelter here, mourning the loss of an elder.
Oh, well, okay then. No, wait, here we go. How many buttons do I have access to? How many of them can be wrong? I will say, the downside, obviously, of us now having to explore in 3 dimensions is that there's so many more places to hide things. Anywhere that there's water, there's potentially stuff hidden, like, under a shelf that we wouldn't be able to see through from above, or... Yep, exactly like that, in fact. They just didn't even bother to make an animation for that? Really? That feels a little... Like, if you're gonna put containers underwater, you have to make a BD doing the thing underwater animation. If you don't want to make a BD doing things underwater animation, then you can't do underwater containers. What a bizarre thing. I guess we have to check over here too. And look at that, it's good we did, or we might have missed out on some very valuable cosmetics.
What is it, BD?
I'm having a really good time still. This game just totally rules. But holy shit, does it feel unfinished. Like, it feels so unfinished. Okay, so this is how we get over to this area. We just swim over. Hold on, I want to check one more little bit over here. Okay. I wonder if we could, like... Oh, wait. I got a prompt there for a second. Down here? What was that? But it might have been a scan, maybe? What I was about to say is, I wonder if we can collect kelp for the botany table. So I'm wondering if that's actually what it was. Nope, I don't seem to be able to reproduce the prompt. Well, I mean, we don't have an interaction circle over there. It probably... that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me, but also I don't want to just swim up and down in place for 20 minutes trying to figure out if it was a real thing. You know how I said if we could see the bottom, it will be better, it will bother me less? That's only a little bit true. It turns out I just don't like seaweed. Seaweed's so creepy. I definitely had a thing when I was a kid where I was, like, swimming. A friend of mine lived on a lake. And, I was swimming and some seaweed wrapped around my leg, and I had one of those moments of primal screaming terror. You know, where your brain's just like, oh god, we're definitely going to die. I'm just gonna let this happen. I don't really feel a need to intercede here. Okay. Now that it's just you and me, Slugman. Seems like maybe the lightsaber has to go out his backside a certain distance before you can get the second hit in. It's not really a distance thing so much as a time thing. Like you can't hit them with the force throw twice too quickly. Oh.
I need help.
I almost had him. Okay, well that was pretty easy. Is that... Oh, I think that's just his cloak going nuts. Okay. For a second there, I thought he was being landed on by some kind of giant corpse-eating Star Wars moth. Which seemed to me, in the moment, like a thing that would totally exist. Now that I say it out loud, less so. How do I get to that? Okay, so if I take the lung plant the other way... Yeah, we can do this. I can do this. I played N64 games. I'm familiar with this kind of nonsense. Oh, hey, that was extremely worth it.
With this, you and I are going to be unstoppable. There.
To be perfectly honest, not to go jinxing myself or anything, but I'm feeling borderline unstoppable as it is. Alright, let's see what else is up here. Now I'm wondering, did I actually look back at the ledge where Tarfful was? Did I look for secret exits? There could have been a secret up there. Well, whatever. I won't go back for it now. We'll probably have to do another sweep of Kashyyyk anyway, eventually, if we want to get everything, because there are definitely areas earlier where we would have liked to have been able to swim. I can't. I thought I could climb under that tree. So, I guess down here, then. At least I think we definitely saw some areas where I would have liked to be able to swim somewhere else. I think some of them were earlier on this planet. This being the planet where you get the swim ability, it makes sense. Oh, that's bad. This is kind of a creepy mechanic. I like this. Oh, faster. Oh, faster. I will say, as much as I think that that's cool for the moment, I can already tell you, I will have limited patience for it. If we end up having to do a bunch of long climbing segments while being chased by the flowers, I'm gonna get annoyed.
Those things give me the creeps. Those things give me the
I really thought when I hit E again, he was gonna grab the wall. But apparently not. And it sure does look like this is what I'm supposed to do. Okay. That time he just did it. Yeah, those things are extremely creepy, and I kind of wish that they would let me actually destroy their pods or whatever it is they're coming out of with my lightsaber. Feels like the prudent thing to do, and also like it would be very satisfying.
Go get him. He's moving. Smash him.
Right, there's another part to that.
He's really injured.
Whoa! Okay. Remember what I was saying earlier about, hey, the lock-on system starting to make sense to me? Really got thrown off there when it suddenly changed my target in the middle of my combo. I guess I must have moved my hand. Oh, hey. Well, I guess this gives us an opportunity to check out the Tarfful platform. I must have missed a meditation circle somewhere. There's no way you're intended to go all this way back. Then again, the combat over there was not, like, particularly difficult. It's entirely possible that they just didn't think you would die there. Or that they felt it was appropriate to punish you this much for dying there, because the combat's not very difficult. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm back. Don't mind me. This seems like... I guess it's just giving you a nice scenic overview of the area. Sure seems like it's for a purpose. Not really anything to drop down onto. No, I guess there's nothing over here. That's a platform we were already able to get up on. Yeah, okay. There's nothing important over here. Let's just get back to it. I wonder if we swim faster while underwater. I have no way of... I just, like, dove underwater like I was going to be able to. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, this is what that prompt was for. He can scan this area. Pro scan, buddy. Now, let's keep our eyes open for a circle, because it really, really doesn't feel like I should have to go back this far. I must have missed something. No. Ooh. With authority. I'm having a really hard time parrying people with the double-bladed lightsaber. And that's what I'm gonna blame it on. This lightsaber has too many blades. How could anybody stay focused with this thing? Okay, that was like a 4 out of 10 fight there. I did kind of okay, sort of. Whoa, alright, that's weird. The swim down button is the same as the lightsaber attack button, but if you hit it a little bit too early, apparently it makes you levitate across the surface of the water, like Star Wars Jesus. You know that time that Jesus levitated across a bunch of water while swinging his lightsaber wildly? I don't know why more people don't like the Bible. It's full of all kinds of incredibly cool shit. Okay, dropping further is not actually faster, I guess, because it takes him a long time to recover. I really don't feel like I've missed a circle anywhere. We're just going to do our best not to get shot by a rocket launcher this time. You would think that would have been my plan the first time. But I work in mysterious ways, you know?
Hurry, end it!
Ow. This guy's still alive, and he's making it impossible for me to look at anybody else. Come on, just die.
A few more to finish this.
Wait a minute, I knocked... I dropped his stamina bar to 0, and it caused him to parry me instantly instead of becoming vulnerable. Okay, force push destroyed the rocket in the air instead of doing the thing it's supposed to do. There we go. I guess I shouldn't have stimmed, because I was going to go back to full from that anyway. I was going to say, this area is too large not to have any stuff in it.
BD, take a look. What's that, BD?
And I mean, it's kind of a waterfall, so of course there's stuff that you find by going through it. That's like video game law.
I've got a read on the Wookiee General's position. Close in.
Given that we know the Wookiee General's still alive, I'm assuming that did not go super well for those stormtroopers. I would never try to fight a Wookiee on foot. Maybe that makes me a coward. So, like, there's definitely stuff down below. Do I want to drop down and find out? Because this is probably the way forward, right? Given the prominence of the vine and everything. I think the answer is yeah. I probably want to drop down and find out. So the best way to do this actually is probably like this. Ooh, no, with the overhang there, I can't just drop down onto the safe land, but I can probably drop down onto the close platform here. Wow, that little camera move there, where the camera decided to zoom forward dramatically through Callan into a wall, was not super helpful in lining up my landing. Okay, Cal. There we go. Alright, I wanna... Wait, is this where I came from? This isn't where I... Is it? No, it totally is. Yep, it absolutely is. From the other side, it looks slightly different. I was looking at that, I was like, huh, that's the room we came in here from. Alright, well, they got me. The good news is, probably we're not going to get shot with any rocket launchers this time. Cal. Dude. It's my bad, I guess. I assumed that he would just kind of, like, wrap around the way he does when he's climbing, but that's not really how jumping works. He could have force-pushed himself. Right? Jedi can super jump. I've seen Empire Strikes Back. I thought I saw an opening. I feel like people never talk about how, like, very silly looking Luke's super jump out of the carbonite machine is. Because it is, like, it is pretty goofy. And they do a good job of, like, it's a thing that happens super fast. He's only on screen streaking across for a couple of frames, so you don't really have time to focus on it. But it's, like, a little goofy.
What you got there?
I cannot believe they published the game with underwater cosmetics bins that have no proper open animation. That's nuts to me. Oh, wait, where am I actually going here? Wait a minute. Alright, so I dove under right here. I got distracted by cosmetics, as you do. But I just kind of assumed that there was going to be a way down. A way forward that was down. Seems like it's maybe not actually the case. Okay, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Man, I thought the climbing looked dangerous and difficult when he was perfectly dry, but how are you gonna come out of the water immediately and then just go up those wet vines? He's got Jedi Force grip, I guess.
Do you think the Empire would have come after Kashyyyk so hard if we hadn't intervened? The Jedi are supposed to be symbols of hope, but I led the Inquisition here. Mari and Tarfful put their trust in me. Did I just endanger them again?
It does kind of seem like he's not learning the lesson of the last time. Whatever, it's fine. We'll just kill the entire Empire. None of them have lightsabers. Well, except for the ones that do. Okay, part of me wants to go for Whirlwind Throw. You certainly couldn't say that plus life is a bad idea, though. I also kind of like the power of friendship. Actually, I really like the power of friendship. This is going to be our next thing. I really, really like that. That'll let us throw our lightsaber at people so much more. Oh, this is This is terrifying. Ooh, check out the dude with the shock bardiche. That's pretty cool. Damn it.
You can deflect all shots.
Okay. I did not get him.
I'm going to enjoy
I thought for sure I had heard the sound that it makes when it's successful. Ooh. Okay, not actually easy to get in.
Come on, Jedi.
How about one of these?
More.
I mean, I'm fine doing this entirely with the Force. And then we see if I had the power of friendship here, this guy'd be dead.
Yes. Power.
Boy, that attack comes out real fast, like way faster than I was expecting. He weaves a lot of kicks in too, that are hard to deal with.
Want more.
Alright, well, you can just calm down a little bit. You're making us all uncomfortable.
That went too
Wow.
quickly.
So parrying him puts you into a stunned state that lasts quite a while. I mean, he's a purge trooper, right? I wasn't expecting it to just be like parry and then I win. But I thought I'd be able to parry him and then like do a little bit of damage to his stamina bar. Apparently you just do not want to parry that guy. That's fine. We can, I feel fairly confident we can deal with that.
The Jedi.
Oh, hey, that's something.
Die.
You know, at least this dude likes his job. He's having a good time, and you can tell.
They were just in the way.
Ow, I agree with your assessment.
Fight. I'm injured.
Yeah, not yet, you're not.
Yes, Jedi.
Okay, problem solved. They just... they have to learn. At some point, they have to learn to watch their footing. I guess I should be being a little bit more diligent about new paths. I appreciate, though, that they're still introducing new types of stormtrooper enemies. Oh, hey. Well, that's bad.
What's this? A Bronca scrap rat playing Jedi. I told the Grand Inquisitor you wouldn't be stupid enough to show your face here again, especially after we wiped out that feeble resistance. Love it when I'm wrong.
You must be a very happy person, then. Did you see her cool robot foot? I want a cool robot foot. I thought she was going to come down here and fight me. I guess they're just going to kill me with the ship. Fair enough. That's probably a lot smarter. Oh, Jesus. Okay, everything's fine. Nobody panic. Also, don't run into the walls, but mostly don't panic. What is my plan here? It was awfully nice of them to just, like, completely fail to hit me with the giant cannons, because I didn't do anything there.
Hang on!
I pulled out my lightsaber like that was gonna save me somehow. I don't exactly know where I'm going, but I'm just gonna... Oh, Jesus. Generally head this way, and... Okay, that looks like a slope. I don't know how they would do it, but I do feel like this sequence would come across a little bit harder if I could see the ship more. You know, I'm just being shot at from off screen. It does reduce the menace a little tiny bit. Just a little bit, though. I am still feeling very menaced, to be clear. This is really cool. I wonder if I'm missing any alternate paths here. There could be secrets everywhere. Gotten weirdly... Never mind. I was gonna say weirdly calm. Oh, Jesus. some kind of Kashyyyk dragon. I didn't know there were dragons on Kashyyyk.
I should call. On second thought, she listens to their transmissions. Better find out on her own.
Alright, well, there's obviously going to be stuff scattered around down here. Hey, that looks suspicious. Are you hiding a thing? No. Not everything that looks suspicious actually is, apparently. Actually, there might just not be anything down here? Yeah, weird. Alright, well. That being the case, I guess let's just get going. I really do wonder if I missed some alternate paths there. Some places where we could have jumped differently or something. Oh, I just saw a cosmetic. Listen, I'm as shocked as anybody that this registered for me. Just visible at the bottom of the screen for like a moment.
What you got there?
Gee, I wonder what bronzium looks like. I really wish that the surfacing animation didn't completely stop your forward momentum. Okay. Everything's fine, you know, the air is full of hostile Empire ships, and we're drastically outnumbered, and almost everybody who would help me is dead, but somehow we're fine. Not too far off of that power of friendship. That's going to be a big deal. It's not going to affect fighting like little creatures all that much, but it's going to be a big deal for fighting like enemy Jedi, Sith, you know, the bad ones. Well, this is embarrassing. Oh, jeez. Hey, maybe I don't even do this. Maybe there's no good reason to fight 3 giant spiders. Okay. Listen, violence is not the Jedi way. I know we run around with giant swords, and the swords are extremely cool, and it's super fun to kill stuff with the swords. But really, it's a defensive, peaceful lifestyle. What I'm doing here is not cowardice. It's just adhering to Jedi principle. You almost ran right into that. Damn it, I didn't throw it far enough. Ah. What an incredibly annoying creature. It's not like the rams. The rams are kind of frustrating to fight and also difficult. The slugs are a little bit frustrating to fight and also very, very easy. The only way you're taking damage from a slug fight is if you get a little impatient and go for something greedy.
For generations, the Wookiees made a pilgrimage to the top. The tree guided them.
Well, it could start guiding me at any moment now. Okay, that looks like a spider lair. Yeah, that's the platform from the spider. Okay, so I wanna drop down over here. I just don't even want to deal with them. Is there any good reason to go down there? It doesn't look like it. It is probably the case that we could dance around and saber throw and be clever and survive the fight with those 3 spiders, but just like, why, man? This guy's dodging a little bit too much for his own good. Much like me most of the time. Okay, so there is a slug following us. That does not look like where I want to go. How do I actually get to this lung plant? Is it this way? Aha! Again, not cowardice, preservation of life. I feel very strongly about all this wildlife. I just love it so much. Isn't that what I've been saying the whole time? Gosh, I sure do love all living things in the galaxy. And I certainly don't love them mostly as practice targets for my big sword.
Shh. We don't know if it's friendly. That's the thing.
It really is.
The Night Sister.
It really is just a dragon. That's awesome. A big, winged, feathery dragon.
Whoa.
Unusual to see a thing in Star Wars that's so directly just a mythological creature, but it is pretty cool. Usually they do like a little bit of weirding them up, you know? Huh. I guess what I'm supposed to be getting from this platform is that the thing is large. Oh, dear. It's possible that all the pollen around here is just, starting to have a little bit of an effect on me.
Get up. Try again.
This is where I learn Force don't get high off pollen.
Good. Keep failing. Keep getting back up. That is the only way to succeed. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down by ego and pretense. Let go of what you fear to lose and rise up.
Oh, they are going to teach me to super jump.
Again.
Okay.
Perhaps I chose the wrong Padawan.
Hey, be nice.
I'm only joking, Cal. Don't focus on the opinions of others.
Okay. We did see some areas where it seemed like we needed a double jump, but then I ended up solving some of them without it, and I kind of thought maybe I was wrong the whole time. But apparently not. This is definitely how you were intended to get that one container on Zepho, right? Not the goofy fall off a ledge onto it thing that we did. There's even more skill points available. Okay, so what's new? Increase all lightsaber damage, that's new. Howling pull, howling push. When performing a precision evade, Cal briefly slows enemies and... Oh! Give me that. Okay, yeah, that seems great. A way to recover force by just dodging. Seems like a really, really useful thing. We'll still get the power of friendship. It'll be next. But yeah, that seems awesome. Who knows? Maybe I'll even be able to occasionally hit the timing window for it. Now that I have a double jump, I'm going to find myself jumping when I don't need to all the time and accidentally flying over stuff. It's going to be like having the double dodge. Where it's just, I can't help myself. I gotta press the button as many times as I'm... Jesus Christ. It looks injured. I mean, it did crash into a spaceship pretty hard. So...
It's hurt. Think we can help it?
Yeah, I'll just pull a thorn out of its paw or whatever. I'm sure it'll be very thankful and friendly. Was this a good time to do this? Come here, you.
This tree connects the core of the planet to the sky.
Ah.
Little help, BD.
These things are remarkably resilient to lightsaber strikes, given how apparently fragile they are. Well, okay, I did get the echo, though. I didn't hear what the dude was saying in it, because I was distracted by fighting tiny pterodactyls. It probably wasn't important. They are certainly instilling a sense of awe. Alright, so there's a cosmetic up at the very top of this thing. I'm not going to be able to get there from here. Alright, how do we access that? Do I... Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, I don't actually get to control my angle off of those. I guess I could just walk there. I assumed I was going to have to double jump off of one of those things. And it is going to take a long time to build up 3 more skill points, isn't it?
This fell from a Wookiee as they climbed the tree. Some type of test.
That's a really screwed up thing to do to a member of your own society, basically for fun.
Just need to know, don't you?
I mean, Jesus, you'd be falling for like minutes. You would have an awful lot of time to consider the foolishness of your error. That's just brown. That's a poncho that's just brown, and then there's a different part of it that is a different brown. Where am I going here? That's just going to put me... Oh, I'm going to that vine over there. Yeah, I said earlier that this game does not set off my fear of heights in the way that some other games do. But I still don't like being up in this tree. So hold on. This looks like a platform down here. Can I not just... Okay. Nope, I missed. You can't just jump backwards off of... Wonder why he stopped force pulling there. You can't just jump backward off of the climbing wall. You have to, like, disengage and then use your Jedi flip in the air. And I'm going to have to time it a little bit carefully with the swinging of the log as well. Let's do it from a little higher up. Just let the log swing back. I mean, I'm not saying it's not pretty up here. It sure is pretty. But I am saying I'll be glad when we're done with this. Hey there, monkey man. How you doing?
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. We get to scan a monkey. Just what
you.
I always wanted.
Let me see.
He's a Tatch, a tree-dwelling primate native to Kashyyyk. Friendly creatures can often be found on the ground searching for overripe fruits. They hate it when fruits are the correct amount of ripeness. I want to take him with us. I want to, like, just put together a little zoo on the mantis. I want to see what Greaves would have to say about that. That's impassable. I guess there's nothing else to do up here. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. Of course there's going to be a cosmetic. There's like 10,000 of them in the game. We gotta find places to put them all.
What is it, BD?
Ooh, new outfit material. Well, the pilot outfit does coordinate a little bit with what I'm wearing now. It also makes me look like a total idiot, though. Some of that classic rebel anti-camouflage. I'm pretty sure the dog came over to the door to the room here just to bark. Right, I have a double jump. I should probably, like, use the double jump. I was just complaining earlier this episode about how Cal should be better at jumping.
War never ended here. Everything we did any of it matter?
Well, sure. Way fewer Wookiees would be dead if we hadn't done it, so... I mean, you can't say we had no effect. Where am I going? What is for... Okay, I see it. It helps that they make it glow. Even then, it's not always good enough, because I am very unobservant. But I appreciate them trying, at least. I think Tiffany really wants me to know that there's a squirrel outside. Probably not actually even in the backyard, but like near the backyard. And that is unacceptable. Alright, well, unfortunately, we are out of time for today. This is probably a good place to stop. I'm real eager for the tree climbing adventure to be over. I hope we get everything in this area the first time through, because I don't want to have to come back here. It's so out of the way. But that's going to be it for us for the moment. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time, Monday, to hopefully see us get down out of this tree without breaking every bone in our body. And we'll see you then.